Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, Building Miniature Worlds, Part 12. In this video, we'll be continuing the afternoon tea build, and where we got to is here. So we finished the sofa, which is over here. Finished building the sofa. That's done. This is the centerpiece of the build. And the next thing that we will be working on is the table that sits in front of the sofa. But before we do that, we're going to be doing this cake and this plate. So grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So I've got everything that I need. So I've got these here. I've had to make some. See, I have to draw these out because I think I used these. I used the real things on something else. I don't know. So anyway, let's begin. So I'm going to cut. So we need a plate for this. So let's just zoom in. So we need a plate for the cake. This is the cake here. There. So we need a plate for it, which I don't have anymore. So I'm going to cut it out of here. And I hope it's not too big, which I don't think it is. So we just need to cut around this. That's our plate for the cake, but we also need like a base for the cake as well. So I'm going to cut here to make the plate look more real. Now I know that's not a circle. Yeah, so I'm just going to try and create a circle from this. Like that. Try and create like that. Could do with a couple more of these because I need them to be quite thick. So I'm going to make a couple more. Although it's not exactly a circle, but you're not going to see it when it's underneath the plate. So let's just draw around it. Let's draw around it. Let's just like that. Yeah, it's not a circle, but you know. Just trim that away from there. It's not circle, but it's close enough. So I'm going to make one more and see how we get on. That's really not a circle. Sorry, that way. Really not a circle, but I couldn't find anything small enough to draw around. Need to just get hold it in place. There. So we'll have 3 of them. If I have to do another one, I'll do them off camera. It's fine. So I'll do one more and then I'll glue them together. There is something else that I need to do. That's more of a circle. There's something I need to do. Is I need to place it. Get some tweezers. I need to place it in the middle, exactly in the middle, and I need to draw around it. And then I'm going to get a marker pen, kind of draw that line in. Like that, just to make it look more like a plate. I'll get some PVA glue and a cocktail stick. What I want to do is glue these plate bases together. So I'll put some on a cocktail stick. There. So I'll start off with this one and I'll just dab a bit of glue on there. Like that. That might be way too much glue, but it's fine. And then I'll get these tweezers and I'll place this on top. Slide these two together. Problem with them not being round is that they don't sit together properly. Let's just and then we need to put a blob of glue on top of there, like that. Add this one on top, in which way round it goes. See how not round it is? It's not good. Sit those on top. So then we've got the plate base there, and we've got our plate. When that dries, I'll put our plate onto our plate base. So that's basically how I'm going to do it, because it's very small, so you're not really going to tell. Now with our cake, which is here, we just need to cut like a slice of it. So I'm going to get a scalpel, I'm going to cut some of the cake off. So I'm going to sit it on the plate, and then I'm going to cut like a slice, a big slice of it off, probably about here. Just going to cut that off. Let's just move it off there because I don't want to. So that's our cake there that will sit on there. And I will super glue that cake onto that plate. Just going to make sure this is not moves. Right, okay. I've smudged that. So it's not good. I'm going to have to wait for that pen to dry because I've smudged it. So I'm going to move that aside, and move our cake aside. So what I want to concentrate on now is this table here. So these are our table legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's cut this template out. we're slowly running out of templates, which is great because it means we're coming towards the end of this build. I'm looking forward to putting it all together. Everything that we've built. Let's cut every piece away. Put that aside because we're going to need it. I'm really looking forward to doing the little guitar. That's going to be fun, which will be done after I do this table. So we've got these table legs, we've got short legs and long legs. Let's just separate them from the housing. There's one. Really press down on the ruler because otherwise it rips a corner off. That's not what we want. That's 2. See there, it's ripped the corner off because I didn't hold it down hard enough. So there. That's why it's shaking, because I'm pressing down really hard on the ruler so we don't rip a corner off, because I can't afford to rip a corner off. There. That's a bit wonky. So those are big ones. Now I'm wondering, I just want to check to see if they go this way or this way. I think it goes long ways. I think it goes that way because we've got long ones and short ones. Let's just see that. So we've got long legs there and short legs there. So when it's put together, we've got this table is higher than this table. I was hoping we could roll them the other way, but because they would be easier to roll, but that's not the case. So we've got to. So I'm going to free the little legs, the little table legs, out. See there, it's torn that corner off. I'm not happy about that. I think I might go with scissors because it's tearing corners off that I don't want it to. I've got more control with scissors anyway. So that's our 3 short legs, our 3 long legs. I need to roll these around something. I might use a cocktail stick. So if I did them that way around, they'd be the same height. So what I need to do is I need to roll it around a cocktail stick to kind of get the initial shape. So we need to pull in like that and then roll it around like that. So that's the shape we're kind of looking for there. And then that sits here like that. So I need to get some super glue. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. I need to get some super glue. Put it in there. Oh. So I need to put a little bit of super glue in there, like that. That might be a bit much, but I'll just roll it round and seal it there. That's our first leg done. So we'll just carry on with that. So get a cocktail stick and roll it around. It's not going to go all the way around, but it gives us that curved shape so that we can do it by hand. Let's check. I'm just going to roll it by hand. To make that into a curve rather than a fold. Like that. And then just let it undo a little bit like that there. And we'll add some glue to this. Just open it up there. And add a tiny bit of glue there. And then just roll it round like that. There, we've got two legs there. Yeah, I didn't know that you had to make the legs by hand. Thought it would come with like little legs, but it doesn't. So we've got one more of these tall legs to do. So let's roll it around the cocktail stick again. To get the curving, the beginning of the curving. Squeeze it. Fingers just creating that effect. And then roll it like that. between your fingers. Like that. And then open up enough of it so you can put glue into it. Bit of glue like that. And then roll it around with your fingers. Which is not that easy to do. There, that's our three legs done. So we've got to do these smaller legs. As you can see, they're a little bit smaller than, and then just roll them around like that. Just creating that curve that we're looking for there. There we go. There. I'm going to do the other two at the same time. There we go. There we go. Let's get that. Let's make sure it's an even size because we don't want it to go a bit wonky. So we just create that there, and the last one, wrap it around a cocktail stick. And then curve it. Has to be the right size curve happening. Make sure it's in the curve. That's, see there, that's curving too big on that end. I need it to fold in so that I can just roll it in my fingers. There we go. So what we need to do is we need to open them up slightly, all three of them, so that we can add a little bit of super glue inside. And just finish rolling them around. That's one. The problem is at this size, they start sticking to my fingers. Dear. Got a blob of glue there that, see if any glue got inside there. I just need to, yeah, the glue got inside there, so I'm just going to roll it. Just take it out of my fingers. And the last one. So our legs done. They're not perfect, but look how small they are. to a pair of scissors, look. They're tiny. So what we've got to do is we've got to glue them to this S shape. So turn them that way. So I'm going to start off with the bigger ones. So I'm going to put a bit of glue there. I'm going to stick the first one in place there. And the second one I'm going to put here. And the third one I'm going to put here. Like that. Just get the other tweezers. I think it's stuck. I think it's slightly stuck to the table. Just not great. There. Oh no. Look. I might be able to stick that back on. I probably will be able to stick it back on. I'll do that off camera. Right, so let's get these shorter legs on. I think I might sit them on cocktail sticks so that they're not directly onto the table when I stick them down, because so if I put cocktail sticks underneath them like that, then they're not stuck on the desk. Right, so I'm going to do the next one. Let me just line this up. There. So the next one goes at the end here. There. Let's get the first one in place. That's the first one in. Second one will go here. And then the third one will go here. I'm going to leave that to dry. Okay, I've given that enough time to dry. So what I need to do is I need to glue the tops of these legs. I need to put this on, sitting on top of all three legs, like that. do the same with the big tabletop. Put some glue here, here, and here. Just make sure I line the tabletop up with the legs like that. And leave that to dry. That's dried now, so I've turned the plate over, so I just need some PVA glue. I'm going to stick the plate base just remove that excess glue. And let that plate base dry, and then we can dress the table by gluing everything onto it. So what we've got to do, we've got to dress the table. I brought the little magazine back, so I'm going to dress it how it appears here. So we need to stick the cake onto the plate. Just checking to see how they've done it. Okay, so they've done it like that, so the cake's like that. But I might do it so the cake sits up like that, so it looks like a proper cake. So I'm going to add some glue onto the bottom of the cake and then put it on the plate. Just that. Glue it onto the plate like that. And then here's our cup and saucer here. So that sits like that there. And then our cake will sit like that. I want the cake to face the front like that. And then our magazine go in there like that. So what I need to do is I need to glue them in place. So we'll get this first. So I'll glue the saucer. Need to glue around the base of the saucer. There. That's our cup and saucer glued in place. Stick our magazine down. A little bit of glue there. Just need to press it in place. And then our cake. And that is our table finished. As you can see, that's our table done. cake, you can see the cake. So that will sit in front of our sofa. You can't see it from that angle, but you see it from the thumbnail. So that is that section. In the next video, we will be doing something I'm looking forward to. We will be doing the guitar. So I'm really looking forward to it. As you can see the table and chairs, and you can see mine underneath there. Look, my table. Sorry, my table set up there. We'll be working on the guitar. And as you know, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range, and we have our Stay Creative range. The link's in the description. Get what you want. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.